Guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. There's been a lot of things going on here the last 72 hours, and we're going to take a look at a few specific things. One, this massive CME right there that just leaped off the northeastern limb of the sun that definitely has an Earth-directed component. We're going to talk about what the sun's doing and how it could affect the Earth here in the next few days. Also, some things that are going on down here in southern Alabama, in northwestern Florida, southwestern Georgia. People are reporting, and I'm not talking about just a few people. I'm talking about hundreds of people reporting strange sounds, loud booms. These booms are shaking some people's homes. And check this out. These booms aren't just limited to down here in the southern Alabama, northern Florida area. Also coming out of California. And I have video footage from California from last night of a loud boom, and you could hear some sort of a whistling sound in the sky right before the boom occurred. So we're going to look at that here in just a moment. We're also going to talk about the Schumann resonance. In fact, we're going to talk about the Schumann resonance right now, as it's been very active the month of November. It's quieted down some today, but yesterday there was a long duration 13-hour event, and I know some people, in fact a lot of people, are very sensitive when the Schumann gets stirred up like this. Anybody else out there have their sleep interrupted, maybe a little extra hungry? There is a wide variety of things people report when the Schumann is elevated, from ears ringing to extra hungry. Maybe some people lose their appetite, tossing and turning at night, not able to sleep. Some people report having very deep, vivid dreams. Anyway, yesterday, for 13 hours straight, the Schumann was highly elevated, and that's something that we also watch very, very closely, like the sun. You can see over here at the Soho Lascaux C2 right there, that CME came off the sun so fast. That was an M5 solar flare. That's an active region that's been on the backside of the sun that's now turning towards the Earth. In fact, we can see part of this active region and sunspot right here. It's been on the backside. Right there they are. There's actually two. One right there, 4272, and then another one right here that's not named yet. A CME come out of this region a few days ago, clocked at 5.4 million miles per hour. That's nearly Carrington event speed. This one here came off the sun so fast, I have a feeling that it was also in the 5 million mile an hour range. Again, that had an Earth-directed component, not completely Earth-directed, but as you can clearly see, these active regions and sunspots are turning towards the Earth, and they will be facing the Earth here in less than 48 hours. Something else that's facing the Earth, we're about to be inside of a stream of high-speed solar wind from this equatorial coronal hole, very large coronal hole that's facing the Earth. It just started facing the Earth today, so the energy leaving this coronal hole will reach the Earth probably within the next 36 hours, which could spark geomagnetic storms around the world. So there's several things going on with the sun. Very large, fast CMEs, giant coronal holes that are facing the Earth. Here's a look at the CME on the Soho Lascaux C3. This is the close field of view, the C2. Let's go up to the C3 and see what it looks like on the C3. Let's generate the format real quick, and here we go. Here's the C3. This is the wider field of view. And look how far this thing went out. I mean, it covered some space, and it did it in a very short period of time. That would be considered a partial halo. A full halo would cover 360 degrees around the sun. This covered over half in a very short period of time. Once again, that was a very powerful CME. I want to talk about these strange sounds coming out of southern Alabama, northern Florida, southwestern Georgia. Again, hundreds of people reporting this, and I've had several people reach out to me about these loud booms. Tammy AF, November 1st at 6:19 p.m. shared this message with me. Southern areas of Alabama and northwestern Florida, areas reporting big booms around 2 p.m. on November 1st, 2025. Widespread area reporting home shaking, ground shaking, and loud thunderous booms near Century, Florida fault line. So we've got all that activity going on down here in the southeastern United States. There's also activity that was just recorded on an outdoor security camera over here along the west coast of the United States as well. We're going to talk about a rogue earthquake too here in just a moment that showed up on one reporting agency and not the other. But first, the loud booms. Here we go. I'm going to share with you guys right now a video that was just shared with with me from Castroville, California, of a loud, mysterious boom that was detected right here just south of San Jose and San Francisco, right here in this area. And the person said that this energy was heard for a 20-mile radius. And if you listen real close, you can hear a whistle or something in the sky right before the boom, or at least it appears it's coming from the sky. Check this out, Castroville, California, last night at 6 o'clock. Are you serious right now? Did you hear that screeching that sounded like it was coming from the sky? Wow, what happened last night near Castroville, California? Whoa, that was very intense. Video footage shared with me by Doug from 11/2/2025 at 6:01 p.m. So to recap real quick with the loud boom situation, not only in the southeastern United States where there's been hundreds of reports now coming out of the western United States near Castroville, California. I want to talk about a rogue earthquake here real quick, guys. You don't see an earthquake down here in the southern Gulf of California over here at the USGS. Everything looks all quiet. Well, I noticed yesterday there was a 4.0 that showed up at another earthquake reporting agency, and a 4.0 is not necessarily a small earthquake. That's mid-range, just below mid-range, but it's definitely not small. It's just a little puzzling, that's all, how it showed up over here at the seismicportal.eu website. You can see right here, 4.0, just north of Cabo San Lucas, but it didn't show up over here. It went undetected over here at the USGS. So I found that interesting. Once again, a rogue 4.0 near Cabo San Lucas down here along the southern Gulf of California. So once again, guys, there was yet another high-speed, massive CME coming off the sun. It does have an Earth-directed component that could be here in less than 36 hours. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.